Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope all's well, and I thank you for taking the time to look at this video. Do you want to give you my raw thoughts from May the 23rd of 2016? And these thoughts are in, obviously, no particular order. Sometimes absence, is that how it's said? Sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder. Is that the analogy I'm looking for? Everyone. Keyboard just sticky. Seth Rollins appearing again on Monday Night Raw. Appeared on Extreme Rules, and everyone lost their shit. Because Seth Rollins came out. Big pop for Mr. Rollins. Everyone misses Seth Rollins. Wow. But lest we forget, for months before he got injured, everyone was complaining about Seth Rollins. Complaining about J&J, Seth Rollins with the authority. Everyone complaining about Seth Rollins. They had enough of Seth Rollins, and you know you did. He leaves, and now everyone misses Seth Rollins. They want him back. So Seth Rollins comes back during Raw, and what happens? Everyone wanted him to be the crowd favorite. But what does WWE do? They say, nah. Screw you, smart marks. Smart fans. Screw you. We're gonna make Seth Rollins a heel. He turned on the crowd. He's a heel. He doesn't care about the fans. Listen, again, lest we forget about the reaction that Seth Rollins was no better as champion. The ratings weren't going higher, but I guess what happens is the fans, they want the lesser of two evils, and they want Seth Rollins over Roman Reigns as the champ. They'd rather have him as the champ. I remember numerous of times some of the promos that Seth Rollins cut when he was champion cringeworthy. Let's be honest, the promo that he cut today really wasn't the best. CrossFit Jesus, as he's been called on the internet, will not win the title right away. He will eventually win the title, but he won't win the title right away. Who knows if this guy's 100% back from injury. And I think this is good, making him a heel in Seth Rollins. They will be facing each other, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, announced at Money in the Bank. And it's good, because I like Seth Rollins as this heel, like this weaselly chicken shit heel. He fits it perfectly. Screw what the smart marks want. He won't be a face. And if you think, you probably were thinking to yourself, this is the perfect opportunity to make Roman Reigns a heel. Well, it's not going to happen. WWE is definitely all in on Roman Reigns being a face. So, listen, hey, I didn't like when Yokozuna was world champion, but you know what? I still watched the product. Just really didn't care about the champion. I liked other guys on the card. Roman Reigns will be your face champion, and let's deal with that. AJ Styles broke up with the Bullet Club. This is kind of the territory, the way that AJ Styles went around this, about this. Not the greatest. Let's remember that AJ Styles, when he said, I don't care what they say, AJ, you're not completely over. You got a mild reaction at best. Maybe wasn't the best thing to say. Did you check out that reaction when he said, I should have been? The reason I'm not the champion is because of you, referring to the Bullet Club. A mild reaction. Mild reaction. Tread easy, Mr. AJ Styles. And the Bullet Club, the club here, wow, they really don't know what to do with these guys. It's like Chronic. Remember that tag team, Chronic? They had no idea what to do with these guys. And that seems to be the pattern for most of these guys that are not homegrown. If you look at back in the days of the WCW guys that came over, not a lot of them had like mainstay. They won their titles here and there, but besides Booker T, who really made an impact? I don't think WWE is really that fond of. They show more favoritism to their homegrown talent as opposed to talent that has come elsewhere. And AJ Styles is Mr. TNA. He's not, can't deny that. So I don't know where they go with this. The club versus AJ Styles now feuding. The question I have, will people care about this feud? If, let's face it, not a lot of people know them. I understand what they did on the Indies in Japan and TNA, but when you're in this big ocean, big body of water, the big tank, the big boys, you're in the major leagues, it's a little bit different. So it's interesting to see where they'll go with this from here. And make no mistake about it, I don't think AJ Styles will be in the title picture anytime soon, now that he lost to Roman Reigns. I think AJ Styles was, some say maybe placed there too quickly, but I think AJ Styles was in the spot that he was as far as the main event, because there were so many injuries. Now that Seth Rollins is back, Randy Orton coming back, John Cena coming back, AJ Styles is going on the back burner. And that's all right, because not everyone could be a champion. Do I see him being a champion? No, I don't. But, AJ Styles, listen, he has definitely done his part. He's not being buried. A lot of people don't even get to the point that he has gotten. Okay, this guy has, he's done his part. He's made Roman Reigns look strong, which is what you expect from a guy that's been around for so many years, and a guy that's been the guy with the ball in other promotions as well. So he has lived up to his contract and he's done his part. Good to see Enzo back. Enzo Amore is back. He's back. Good to see him back from his injury. Definitely a fun guy to watch on the screen. Found it funny how how he dropped the mic in the opening beginning there, because he was so pumped up. It's good to see them. Good to see them. We also seen the Social Outcasts on Raw. They lost to the New Age Outlaws, but that's all right, because what else did you expect? It's the New Age Outlaws. But I bring in New Age Outlaws because Adam Rose asked for his release and was granted from his release. I think that's the best thing for him at this point. He needs to get, there's clearly things going on in his personal life, and for at least from what I could tell and what it looks like, you just hope the guy could straighten out his whatever issues are running deep there. Yeah, speaking of Seth Rollins, I could clearly see it from here now that Seth Rollins was introduced on Raw. Seth Rollins will have the backing of Stephanie McMahon. Roman Reigns will have the backing of Shane McMahon. And this brings on the split, the feud. I could see it a mile away. Come visit Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is apparently so great that Primo and Epico are back in Puerto Rico and not on the main show. Something tells me that this really hasn't gotten over as much as they would have expected it to. It's good to see that segment. Charlotte Flair breaking away from her father, Ric Flair. And I don't know about you, but just Ric Flair, just watching Ric Flair on the TV the last couple of weeks, something seems a little bit off about Ric Flair. I don't know what it is. Something just seems a little bit off. He's definitely up there in age. And, it's good to see Charlotte Flair have come full circle as to where she is right now. Completely different than where she was a couple of months ago. That's what happens when you have a veteran as a father, in your corner. She has complete confidence in the promo now. Completely different than when she was a couple of months ago. And you could tell that brought a lot of emotion. There was a lot of emotion behind that promo. The whole basis of that promo was that Charlotte Flair is now leaving her father because her father ignored her all those years, and she doesn't need her father no more. And it's a promo that I guess touched home to both of them, because there were, emotions, and this is like it came off well, but it came off a little bit too long. Like it should have ended 5 minutes before it actually did. Dana Brooke, I really don't know what type of opinion to give right now. Dana Brooke has that look of some guy probably wants to get in on my video, talk some wrestling. Dana Brooke has that look of a cross between Natty, Beth Phoenix. I really don't know what to think of this pairing. Sometimes when injuries happen, people are paired together that you would never expect. But when Ric Flair said there that Dana Brooke is like the Arn Anderson. Whoa, relax, Ric Flair. I know you're trying to get her over, but relax with Dana Brooke there. If anything, at least from what I've seen on the main roster, she just, her actions are a little bit awkward. A little bit. Just some of my thoughts from Raw. Seth Rollins, no, he's not back as a face, ladies and gentlemen. He is back as a chicken shit heel, and I like it. But in closing, let's not forget that Seth Rollins really wasn't setting the world on fire. He wasn't breaking buy rates and breaking gates at house shows on the circuit there. So let's calm down. Let's relax. Let's remember Seth Rollins from a couple months ago, where his promos were something that were not desirable at all. I hope all is well. Look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.